What's up, guys? It's Rob here, and we need to talk about Camber Energy Stock, ticker symbol CEI, because it is blowing up, and there is a very funny reason why it's blowing up. And there's actually a lot more that we have to break down with this stock, but let's look at the chart first of all and see what's been going on over the past couple of days. So if you take a look at the past 30 days, you can see that we were at lows at one point of 33 cents, and now we're at $2 and 20 cents about. And this stock has been blowing up. I made a video a couple of days ago, I think around here, talking about the huge risk and huge reward that this stock had. And, since then, obviously, we have seen much more upside than we have downside. So buying was definitely a good decision around there. And now we're hitting new highs that we have not hit in the recent past. If you look back a year, this stock has been higher. So there is still some potential for this stock to continue running up because we're not even at all-time highs for this stock. And honestly, this is with the catalysts that we're going to talk about in this video are some of the biggest catalysts that I think stock like this has seen in a while. So first of all, the first thing that's very notable about this stock is that Zach Morris, who, if you don't know who that is basically an actor from Saved by the Bell. You might recognize this picture. Now he is mostly a trader, it looks like. He says he's not a financial advisor. He posts his ideas on Twitter and all that. But he has been tweeting about CEI, and he has 500,000 followers. So a lot of people have been looking at CEI as a trading idea. Okay, and shoot, it was the wrong thing to do. All right, here we go. So he's basically just posting these memes about CEI. CEI is a meme stock essentially. CEI love is blind, he says. He's tweeting or he's replying to tweets about CEI here. Sorry, I don't use Twitter that often. I don't know why I keep selecting stuff I shouldn't, but he has been tweeting about CEI for a while. And at one point, he called for CEI to go to $2, then $3. And I believe he called for $5 at one point. I don't know if I can find that tweet here, but he has been tweeting about CEI driving up the price. And it's actually very explicable why this stock is moving up so much, because if you look at the market cap, we only have a $150 million market cap on CEI, and that's after this huge surge that we've seen, right? When we were around 33 cents per share, the market cap was only, I believe, $30 million just about. So it was a very small cap stock. And if you actually look at the options, it doesn't even have options because it was such a low market cap. It wasn't worth it to market makers to even add options for this stock. So it's a very low market cap. And that coupled with Zach Morris tweeting about it so frequently and basically pumping this thing up, as well as, a bunch of other people getting on the hype train, that's really what's been driving the stock price up for the most part, right? This just happened recently. So that's what's been pumping this up these past couple of days. This was a momentum play before then. However, what's very notable about this is that when one celebrity gets involved with a stock like this, it's very possible that other celebrities jump on the bandwagon, especially other celebrities who are involved in stocks. I mean, I'm not suggesting that Elon Musk is going to tweet about CEI. It would be interesting if he did, because it is an energy company, and he has been known to tweet about stocks and cryptos in the past. So it would be very funny to see what would happen if someone as big as Elon Musk, who has a lot more followers than Zach Morris. Let's see how many Elon Musk has. Elon Musk. There we go. He has 60 million followers. Obviously, that would be a very, very far-fetched idea for Elon Musk to be tweeting about this, but I could really see that driving up the price a ton if he did, which, it's not out of the realm of possibility. I just don't think it's very likely. But Zach Morris alone, has been kind of pumping this thing up. And as it's been getting more momentum, we're looking at Ortex. You can actually see the short interest on this thing has been going up dramatically because this was a momentum play. And that meant that institutions were trying to take advantage of it and driving up the short interest. You can see this yellow line right here is a percentage, the short interest as a percentage of the free float. So that means that, recently, as we've been pumping up in price, institutions have been shorting this thing and shorting this thing and shorting this thing, building up about a 20% short interest as a percentage of the free float. And today we're actually decreasing a little bit. And I think that's because of all the attention this is getting on the internet. A lot of people are now interested in this stock who were not interested in it before. Zach Morris opened a lot of people's eyes to it, and some shorts might be getting scared and potentially covering sometime soon, especially if we continue pumping up to new higher highs. Institutions might really look at covering their position because there's no telling how far this thing could go, especially considering that we haven't even hit all-time highs yet, and we're still about $1 away from those. Now, I will say one quick thing. If you're looking for additional capital to trade this thing with, maybe you've already allocated all of your capital, something you can do is use the description link that the link in the description that I provide in all of my videos. Get your free stock worth up to $1,000 on Public and see my stock trades. Public is a brokerage platform. You just have to click this link. You can put your number in if you want them to text you the app, but all you have to do is download the app, make an account with the referral code RobAlmazy, and you get a free stock valued up to $1,000. A really great deal. And Public is basically a social media platform with investing on it. So you can watch other people's stock trades. I'm going to start trading on there pretty soon. Great deal if you're interested in getting a free stock valued up to $1,000. But regarding CEI, something that I have noticed on Google Trends is that we are just shooting up, especially as Zach has been tweeting about this. Now, it's very likely that this will not be the highest height that we see on Google Trends CEI-wise, right? I think that CEI could continue moving up in subsequent days as we continue getting more attention for this thing. It really did just start pumping, and now that Zach has posted about this and gotten a pump, he's likely going to continue posting about it as other celebrities might follow suit. This thing could really get a lot more attention, especially on Twitter and on Reddit. Wall Street Bets, if this thing ends up getting posted there, it could get a lot of attention there. So there are some potential catalysts that could be driving us up further. I am somewhat bullish on this stock, I have to admit. Obviously, this isn't financial advice. There's always the chance that there will be a big downturn, and eventually, right, this thing will crash. This thing will crash eventually. We're just seeing how high we can get it before it does. And the key to trading this properly will be deciding a point at which you're going to take profits, okay? Maybe that's where this higher high or this all-time high was. Maybe you want to take profits there. Maybe you want to wait for $5 like Zach is saying. I think that's a bit too risky in my opinion. Just for me personally, I think $5 when someone sets a price like that, like with Dogecoin, when Elon Musk said with Dogecoin, let's get it to $1, it got close to $1. It got to 78 cents, maybe 79. But typically people try to sell before other people, and stocks, like when you set a price target like that, typically don't get as high as the actual target itself because people want to be the first out. They want to actually be able to sell their shares before any kind of crash. So, if Zach is saying $5, then maybe like 375 is a good place to sell. And it really depends. I mean, we could see a lot more momentum on this if other celebrities begin getting involved in it and pumping it up even more. Then maybe $5 is a kind of meager price, because looking at the market cap, I believe it was $150 million market cap. This could very easily 10x to become a $1.5 billion market cap, right? So, if this 10x, then it could be around $20. Not sure if that's going to happen. That would require an insane amount of capital flowing into this thing, $1 billion or $1.4 billion. That would require quite a bit of capital. But it's not out of the question when you look at stocks like AMC that are currently valued at around $20 billion market cap wise. For this thing to go to a little over $1 billion wouldn't be out of the question. It is an energy company, and if some other celebrities began tweeting about it and just building up momentum, especially with the high short percentage that we've gotten thus far, right? We're almost at 20% short as a percentage of the free float. If more institutions begin shorting this, as it looks like they have been, probably they could dig themselves a fairly deep hole and contribute to a pretty big rise in price. Not guaranteed though, right? That's not guaranteed to happen. Obviously, this thing could come crashing down as momentum fades. Maybe some big whales sell out. $150 million market cap is fairly small. So at any point, if massive sellers come out and push this thing down, then all of a sudden shorts will be in the green and they'll be winning. So that is something to watch out for with CEI. Now, I just wanted to point that out to you guys. That's really what I'm talking with CEI about today. Other than that, guys, have a great day. Don't forget to use that public link in the description to get up to $1,000 worth of free stock. That's a really great deal. No reason not to do it. And other than that, if you enjoyed the video, feel free to like the video, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great day. Bye.